With the 15th pick in the 1996 NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select Steve Nash from the University of Santa Clara.
Just realizing the biggest dream of all, being drafted to play in the NBA and to play in Phoenix, obviously, you know, an amazing city and an organization, you know, led by Jerry Colangelo. What could be better than that?
He went to graduate school on our practice court and got his MBA during those times. You know, Steve Nash came out with a lot of pluses, a lot of high marks in every regard. You know, we felt pretty certain that we were getting a quality guy and a quality player.
Early you just saw the skill this guy had, the passion he had, the toughness he had, the work ethic he had, and you knew he was going to be a great one.
Davis over on the right side, Steve Nash going for the steal, pokes it away.
It was a lot of fun. Practice was always competitive.
And Jason and I started. So every time we would practice, Jason and I would be on the same team and Steve Nash would be on the other team. Jason and my team and our starting team never beat Steve Nash's team. And this is before he's Steve Nash that everybody knows.
Nash is a gym rat. He was competitive, wanted to win, and I thought he was going to push me to become better. And I thought it was a great trio of point guards to learn from the best. Kevin understanding a 2010 guy who knew how to win, who knew how to score, and also find the open guy. And so it was a great time in my career to learn from, but also be pushed by Nash too.
There were players that were ahead of him at his position that I think he learned a lot from. You know, one of the things that we always talk about point guards is their ability to really understand the game at every position. I think in the beginning he learned that.
I think he learned a great deal from the guards that we had in front of him, and he paid his dues. I think that's where he had a lot of skills before he came to Phoenix, but I think he honed those skills going up against Kevin and Jason every day in practice.
So we knew, we had a glimpse, this guy was good. And if he could ever put it together, you know, out there on the court, when he got minutes, it was gonna be over. And for him, he's like, well, if I could probably get some consistent minutes, I could put it together. But you had Jason and I, and we were still playing well, so he just didn't get a chance to do it here.
The Suns with a chance to take the lead at the 10:34 mark. A three by Nash. Yes!
Ainge should take credit and deserves credit of small ball. When you talk about Kevin, myself, and Nash, you know, have 3 point guards on the floor was a little different. It was small ball, very small then. And but we felt that we could help no matter how small we were. We thought we can always win.
Nash ahead to Kidd. Bounce it to KJ, who scores on the break.
So there was no doubt for us that he was going to be a budding superstar. It was just a matter of him getting quality, consistent minutes. And once he got them, the rest was history.
You know, one of the best accomplishments in my career was getting 23 or 4 minutes a game with Jason and Kevin. You know, my second year, and it kind of set the stage for me to move to Dallas. But yeah, that was a fun time. That Danny, you know, it was special that Danny let all 3 of us play together, but also that he gave me the chance to play, regardless of the fact that I had 2 of the greats playing in front of me.
He didn't get a lot of playing time, but he was getting himself ready.
That was an awesome time for me, you know, and getting to Phoenix and getting to know everyone and the amount of support and what a great staff and what a great organization, top to bottom. And how special the Suns are in Phoenix, and at that time it was an eye-opener for me to realize that how intrinsically linked the Suns were to the fabric of the city of Phoenix was pretty cool to step into.
When you talk about work ethic, you know, you talk about, you know, coming early, staying late, you know, putting in the time, and that's what Nash did.
Nash on the drive, running left-hander is good, and the Suns have the lead. Boy, fantastic move by Steve Nash.
It was an incredible experience. I mean, I think a lot of young players want the chance to play right away, and I did as well, but I think for me to get a chance to be around 2 incredible players and really see what the top level of the position was in our game every day was, I took that as an opportunity to grow and learn and challenge myself every day to get myself to their standard. And I think I came a long way in a short period of time that I may not have covered if I would have been playing every day for maybe a bad team. But to see those guys every day and play against them in practice and eventually win their respect and support, you know, that was a big step for me.
Kidd with the steal. Kidd to Nash. Nash to the hoop. He got it. And do they love it at America West Arena?